True self is without form.
So maybe two or 3 days ago, I had this dream. No, I guess it was 4 nights ago. I had this dream that I made pancakes. And the people that I was making pancakes for, they just loved the pancakes, right? You got a dream like that where you do something that you couldn't do or you haven't done before, and people just like it, and you wake up from it and you're like, yo, I need to do that. That was me. I'm like, yo, I need to make some pancakes, not gonna lie. And so I'm like, alright, well, if I'm making pancakes, I gotta make the whole deal for breakfast. So I went to the store, which is rare, because I very seldomly go to the store. I mean, usually with me it's just like dry noodles or rice or something else like that. I'm usually not the one cooking. Or if I am, it's just something simple. Not to say that I can't cook. In fact, I'm actually not a bad cook. But pancakes was a new one for me. I'd never made pancakes. Never done anything like that. So I looked up what I needed. I basically had everything. I just needed, like, I think it was, oh gosh, I don't even think I needed anything, technically. But I did want potatoes and stuff to make hash browns and sausage and bacon and bread, too. We were out of bread. So I went to the store, and I got this maple syrup stuff to go with it. I decided, since it was basically the exact same recipe plus baking powder to make muffins, I'll make some muffins to go with it. So I pull out all the stuff, and I'm cooking at my grandma's house, not my house. And so I pull up flour, sugar, eggs, butter, that type of stuff to make it. And I make my batter up for my muffins, preheat the oven, put them in there for a little while, make the pancake mix, throw on the grill. I didn't actually end up making hash browns. I really should have, because of what happens later on in the story. But I made my bacon and I made the sausage, or at least I had it in the pan going, and then I decided, well, it's time to make the pancakes. Pancakes are actually really easy to make. I didn't know this. They take like 3 minutes to cook, and they're like 5 ingredients. You just mix them all together. But I still managed to find a way to mess it up. Oh, what am I doing? So there were basically the liquid that you use to make pancake is milk, right? I didn't actually put enough milk because I was doing basically all the measurements by eye. I heard like the general amounts. It's like, okay, 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of milk. I'm like, all right, just figure it. I made it so thick that I had to like put it on the pan with a spatula. That's just not good. You're supposed to pour pancakes. I figured that out afterwards. The first one, it didn't solidify right. I tried to flip it. It was just. Have you ever been to like? I've never been there, but like, I've seen burn victims on like detective shows and stuff. They look exactly like what I made. It was just, it was terrible. If anyone ever needs me to design a set for one of those, I know exactly how to make that. But yeah, I made the first one. It didn't work. I'm like, all right, I gotta add more milk, and so I add more milk. I get it to where it's pouring, so I actually pour it, and it looks like a pancake, and it just burns almost instantly. It's like, I swear, I had the pan so hot. It would be like too cold to cook anything else, but just with, oh, what's going on here? Bruh. It's just, no, it wasn't working. And I tried to flip it too, and it was just, it was awful. But I pulled it off the pan or I pulled the pan off, put it on the granite countertops, because my grandma's got granite countertops, and cooled it off for about 1:30, and then put it on low heat, and put the third one on, and it was just, I flipped it. I used the 2 spatula method because I'm a coward, and I flipped it, and it's just perfect, like IHOP perfect looking. Well, actually, I've never gotten pancakes at IHOP, but I'd imagine they'd be perfect because they're like America's pancake place, right? So I flip it, I get it on a plate, and my friends, I had a friend, he went shopping with me, when we went and got all the stuff, and so he was waiting for the food that I was cooking. And I got it all there. I served it up really nice like it's in a place. Poured on the maple syrup that we had bought. It just looked perfect. I handed it to him and he's like, "Bon appetit, monsieur Lee." And it just took one bite of it and spit it out on the plate. So, you know, grandmas, they don't really throw much away. None of the really bad ingredients. I checked everything else, right? You can really tell if butter or milk or stuff like that's... I guess I got milk from the store, but you can tell when that stuff's bad, but I didn't actually know before that point that flour could go bad. The flour doesn't go bad in the conventional sense. It's not like it's gonna make you sick. I mean, I guess it can if there's like bugs in it. No, it just makes your stuff taste terrible. And so the muffins and the pancake, yeah, the muffins came out great. They were perfectly golden brown, and no, I had to scrap the whole thing. We ate like 3 packages of sausage that night. It was, well, learning experience. I haven't tried to make pancakes since, because the dishes that it made the first attempt were awfully rough. I tried, I've been trying a lot of culinary innovations right now. Most recently today, I tried maple syrup and rice. I would not recommend. Not very poggers, all things considered. But I guess I'll keep trying stuff, and I might try and make pancakes again tonight or tomorrow, just to see, because I did make a good pancake. It's just the flour was bad, so it can't be that hard.